All right, so I wanted to make another video because I'm waiting on the computer to load up so I can finish working on the space station. So that's what I'm working on right now. So I wanted to go through this stuff right here with you guys, basically explain the gameplay. This is the gameplay page. We just added updates in gameplay. Updates is nothing right now. The gameplay right here, so just click on gameplay and it takes you back here. All right, so I want to go over some of the things to show you the difference between us and just any metaverse project out there. Okay, well, okay, with this is actually card. Again, a lot of grammar is gonna be messed up in here, so I'm gonna be fixing it. But I want to basically go over things. So hopefully this won't be doing that. So, all right, so PvP is the Myths universe. Okay, so PvP in the Myths universe will play like most MMOs. Players can be attacked, and this game, but you have to be inside of the jungle. So that's basically without requesting. You know, to do battle, you can actually be attacked if you're inside of the jungle, inside of neighborhoods, which we'll see what that is in a further slide. So in these modes, players will be able to loot defeated players for search for the stuff that the defeated player had on this person. So you want to be careful and make sure you don't bring out like any good items, anything you paid for, like you bought or someone something like that. So you want to make sure you put them inside your storage so that stuff won't be taken from you. I need to slow this down some, but this page isn't finished, but y'all guys get to go see it and be annoyed like I am right now. So Clan Wars is a game mode where players who own clans can wage war on each other. So how that is basically, if you're a clan leader, you get to wage war on another clan in a different server. Clans in the same server, so basically if you got somebody that's a friend that you gave a clan ticket to, they can create a clan, but they be in your server, so they become an ally of yours and stuff like that. They can actually help you inside the battle, inside these clan wars. It'll be a leaderboard for these clans, and basically the top clan gets paid hidden credits, which will be a nice amount of hidden credits. These credits will go, and the leader will get a bonus of the hidden credits, just to basically take care of their clan and stuff like that. So it's a good thing. So if the clan wars will go on for 3 months, so every time a clan battles one clan, that clan wins. Or when one that wins move up, the other clan who loses will go down, and then the clan, basically the first two clans, 1 and 2, on the third month battles each other, and then the fourth month you guys rest, and then the fifth month we start over again for the next 3 months. Okay, so that's basically how it goes. It's a 10v10. So be careful who you start a clan war a war with, because they might take you out first. You know, so make sure you do due diligence on your enemy before you battle them. Right. So survive. This is an MMO game, but you do have to survive. So eating and drinking is very important. Doing so will cause you to lose stuff and health and stamina. So that's a really important thing, to eat food and drink in here. So food and drinks are very scarce in this thing, because it takes place in the future, after COVID and everything, all that goofy stuff that happened. You know, so these are the things. I'm trying to make sure it go back here. 1 second. So yeah, so you want to make sure you do that. So staying inside during storms will be very important in this. There are certain storms such as darkness, blizzards, meteor showers, heat waves, and stuff like that. That you want to basically be inside. So these are things you got to survive from. And this is why owning an inn, well, you can actually own an inn too. Own an inn, owning a stash house, or whatever the case may be, staying at a friend's stash house or a clan member's stash house, whatever the case may be. Just make sure you stay away from these things, because you will die if you're outside these when these storms happen. So it's not it won't be a fun thing for you guys. All right, so earn everything. If you are an investor of this project, then you already know that we like to get back. We make sure that you guys are making returns and stuff like that. This is one of the most important things we're about. But for playing our game and giving us a new studio a chance to bring a game that is going to change the outlook of crypto gaming, we wanted to make sure basically that you guys get as much out of it with your time. So you guys are giving us your time. We want to make sure you guys are basically able to make a living off of it. Players, majority of money that the game makes will go to the players. So like anytime transactions is happening in the game, this majority will be for players. The only time that we will get transactions is when someone buys a starter kit from us or a key. Other than that, and we won't be having unlimited keys to sell, so but unlimited starter packs is to sell, but unlimited keys not. So once that happens, then you have to buy the keys from players. So majority of the money that's being cycled inside of the game will be going to players. A percentage will go to us, but majority of the money is going to the players. And that we don't take a high percentage of anything out. So majority of the money will be going to the players, and everything that basically we won't be putting out any in-game purchases other than like rare stuff, like rare myths that we want to put out into the marketplace. We won't put any weapons in there. We won't put any armor, none of those type of things. There will be mounts and stuff like that, but nothing like this, in-game stuff. The weapons and stuff can be created by players. So we wanted to put that there. All right. We're gonna get into the brands in a second and explain how the brands is a cool thing to have. So the metaverse, we were lied to about the metaverse. I'm gonna read this, but just paraphrase what it's saying. But I just wanted to let you know we was lied by the metaverse. The metaverse sucks. So that's why we actually created this game, which we, from real gamers that's actually creating something that's real inside of the metaverse. How we gamers actually would like if we could make money inside of the game. So inside of a game. So we will scam, all we do is just build scams and crap. That's all the metaverse is, nothing but crap and scams. So we wanted to change that and make a better outlook on the metaverse by making it so Myths have businesses inside of the game. So we have clothing stores, armories, hospitals, museums, all that stuff like that. You can actually own these things inside the game. You can own the inn, you can own the grocery store, you own the restaurant, you can own the office, the bank, you can own that stuff, all that stuff in there. So this is something we thought that what the metaverse is supposed to be. And this is basically what we wanted to create it. So the NPCs run the businesses while you're out there battling, fighting, containing monsters, doing missions, whatever the case may be. So the NPCs run it. You can give the NPCs a certain amount of money, and then they're able to purchase and sell items that we give them as well. But you can also fill the inventory up with things that you actually purchased from other players or whatever the case may be, and you can that you purchased or you found, and you can sell it into a store. Or if you started a brand, you can sell your own stuff inside of your stores. So that's pretty cool. So that's the thing we wanted to talk about. And with the branding thing is, so we really wanted to create something where the metaverse is actually a thing inside of our world. We wanted to make it where you can you could be the first, you could be the Apple of weapons inside of our thing. You could be the Tesla of mounts. You can be the Gucci of clothing and armor inside of our thing. If you are a 3D designer, this would be a great opportunity for you. If you are a person that want to hire 3D designers and stuff like that, this is a type of business that you can create inside of Myths and stuff like that. So players could be running around in your expensive gear, or riding around in your expensive mount, or just having expensive weapons and stuff like that. And you can have your brand on all of your stuff, and people can see that this is whatever, this is this person's stuff right here. So if you build your community right, this is no amount of the possibilities endless when it comes to owning the brand. We wanted to get that to people where it's not we just take all the money. We wanted to get that to the brand owners, and you guys get 70%, and we get 30% of when something is sold. And we actually will put it into our server as well. We will have like a Walmart or something like that, where it's like all of our brand companies or creators will have all the stuff inside the store. So computer is acting crazy. So Jungle Neighborhood, our game combat inspired by Dark Souls, the Souls community. We know that you guys like hard games, so we wanted to create something that's like challenging but not too challenging, because we also know that people don't like challenging games. So we wanted to create something that's in the middle. So what that means is the game is not going to be easy. We're not going to create hand-holding games where it's like all these games out here nowadays is just like super easy. We didn't want to create that, so we wanted to create something that's for everyone, whereas things are beatable, but we also wanted to create something where for the people that do want challenges, you guys can go to certain places where it will be completely PvP as well. So you not only have to worry about the AIs there, but you also have to worry about the players. So The AIs will be extremely hard there. There will be Dark Soul level, Elden Ring level difficulty, but you also have to worry about other players that don't have to invade your game. That these are people that's in the world already, so they're not gonna invade your game. So and I'm just gonna I already know what's already on all these pages. You just go to yourself and read it. Because my computer's acting crazy right now. But yeah, so that's one of the things. So the jungle and the bad neighborhoods are different things. So the jungle will have like animals, like people that live in the jungle and stuff like that. Neighborhoods will have like thugs, people with guns and stuff like that. Because that's not just swords, bows and stuff like that. There is guns as well. The different play styles and stuff like that. We're working on that stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically how the bad neighborhoods are controlled by the AIs, which is like thugs and stuff like that. And then you got the jungle, which is animals, myths, creatures, demons, and stuff like that. You might see some of those guys inside of the neighborhoods as well, but these are the players. This is what players will go to as well, and this will have rare loot and rare myths that you can contain there as well. The next thing we talk about is content. Content is very important. We want to make sure that there's always something you can do inside of this. We understand. Like I said, it's the post right in there, and here if we read it, we was actually on the other side. I was one of you guys, where it's like I'll play a game and then get bored. Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter World was Iceborne came out. I was like, okay, yeah, and then they just start putting content out for the game, and then you're like, oh man, because I think Monster Hunter World, actually, Capcom really need to get on that. But Monster Hunter World was just innovative when it came to like just Monster Hunter games, and it was when this content stopped coming out, I was like, oh man, so. We want to make sure we don't do that. We want to make sure we continue to put out content. We're trying to make it to where we get 1,000 people to test the game out, so we can test out the purchase and properties, the battle system, the jungle that we're creating right now, the battle stations, and see how things work. We need 1,000 people, so we need like an actual real world to play the game. So, and then people that has the starter kit or keys will be able to play it throughout the development stage. So even like before alpha and stuff like that, you guys will be able to play the game. So, and if you are part of the community now, I do like weekly updates and stuff like that. So it doesn't matter if I just I build a bridge, I'll show you and stuff like that. And that's how it would be. If I build something new, I would say, okay, we're gonna patch it and put it into the game and go ahead and test it out for us. And we leave it to the community where if you're new watching this, we leave it to the community where we allow you guys to tell us what you don't like, what you want inside of the game. Where I'll always come to you guys and make sure that I'm putting in something that you guys won't hate, So that's that. And then the real world, we're going to make something where it's not outrageous claims like some of these platforms, these projects. I'm not going to name any names. I watch and laugh at these guys all the time. But we want to do something where almost every building, I always like to say every building, but I'm going to be realistic here. Almost every building, every property, well, every house that you'll see, you'll be able to go into. Every building that you'll be able to go into. Every house that you'll be able to go to. And this place, this world is going to be massive. So we wanted to make sure that we try to put that at least the houses won't be, it'll be that replicated like the same like three different 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 different 1 bedrooms, 3 different apartments, tents and stuff like that. So it's not gonna be like every build it's gonna be different. It's gonna be crazy. It's impossible to do. We're gonna be realistic here. But yeah, so these are some of the things that you will see inside of the game. These are some of the things that's already inside of the game. For the people that actually watch me develop the games, so there's some of the community. I actually sit with you guys on live and I actually build the game in front of everybody. These are some of the things that you already see in the game. Mining, searching for food, all type of stuff like that. All these things are in the game already. And yeah, so just look for the new updates. Go onto this page. I'm gonna slow this down because this is crazy. I'm gonna slow this down so you guys can read it. But this is I just want to give you guys an update. I was waiting for the thing to get together. It got together. So I'm about to get back to work. Get back to working on the game. And if you have any questions, you already know what to do. I'm always accessible. I'm always talking to everybody. So thank you for watching the video. I'm going back to work.